out. 2 years with the formulation. Wow. And then we have them try it in 3 months.
Niacinamide at 10%. Biopeptides, not just like 20 or even 50, 300 biopeptides.
300 biopeptides.
My goodness.
You know, like that movie 300.
Cranberry extracts, I thought that was amazing. And it's a light formula. You can easily work this in with whatever other regimen you're doing. Right. It plays well with others, so you don't have to worry about that. But this is for those of you, again, crepey, thin, dry, wrinkly, dull. If you just want that smooth, bright, beautiful look to your skin back. Niacinamide, we're starting to see this everywhere now. It's like people are finally catching on. That doesn't mean that they're all created equally. I'm gonna get a physician formula, I think, over some other one.
And remember, vitamin C, we all know about, we love retinol.
Yep.
These are your two key.
This is good.
Now, niacinamide, it's working its way in there as the third hottest and best, but very efficacious if you get the right type and the right percentage.
Okay.
All right, what are we doing?
That was the launch, guys. I hope you grabbed it. Let's move on, though. I want to talk about one of my favorite eye creams. This is the Peri Orbital Eye Complex. The reason I love it so much is I do suffer from hooded, heavy lids. You see a lot of people now all over social media talking about getting a bleph, which is when they go in and cut skin out. And I'm not comparing this to surgery. What I am saying is, if you are looking for a skincare product that you can actually use on your lids for heavy, drooping, saggy lids, this is the product for you. Of course, you can use it all around. This is going to help your skin around and on your eyes look smoother, look brighter, and look firmer. And we're doing a better than a BOGO. These are $52 each. I also want to point out that usually one eye cream is a ½ ounce. That's the standard. This is a 1 ounce. So we have not only doubled it up, we're doubling up the double up. So instead of $104, you are getting to grab this right now for $49 total for both. And this has a really cool ingredient, that Vin Uplift, that's created from Swiss ice wine. This is like the coolest thing, but you get immediate results and then over time. It's not like it washes away at the end of the day.
Well, remember, yeah, and that Vin Uplift is harvested a few times a decade. And in a pilot study, it showed you increase hydration instantly. And, you know, and dramatically.
Yeah,
and that's where you're getting that pop, that lift, as soon as you put it on. As a matter of fact, Donna, make sure you get it on now. Both of you put it on one side.
It goes so
fast. So we can come to you soon. Now, what I want you to look at, let's talk about these results. This is 4 weeks. Now remember, the eyelid skin is very thin, and actually with gravity, it falls quickly. And that is my #1 procedure I do, is an upper blepharoplasty. Absolutely. But when you look here, you're seeing the hooding being elevated. You're seeing the crow's feet soft, a lot softer, not nearly as deep. You're seeing the brightness of the skin. In addition, I want you to take a look at underneath here. And what's great about this, what I'd love to have you all do, is I want you to use the niacinamide biopeptide serum first, followed by this. And can we do the next one? And so really, this is going to be a before and after show.
Yes,
and again, I'm not comparing this to surgery, but I want you to see the difference. And the good news is, we have a little bit of time to go through this with you.
Look at this. So in that one, her lid is basically sitting on her lashes.
Yes.
Look at the after in just 4 weeks. So much more real estate.
2 times a day.
I mean,
absolutely.
If you find yourself having to lift up your lid to put on eyeshadow even, if it's one of those things that you're self-conscious about, that's why I love this so much. But even under the eye, the crow's feet, if you're looking for a brighter look to the skin underneath your eyes, this is the cream for you. It's a really luxurious cream. We brought out this duo and already 650 gone. We have the final 1,750 left. It is better than a buy one, get one. So this is your chance. If you love it already and you're one of the many, many people who swear by this, this is a stock up moment. Look at that. I mean, look at how deep and heavy those lines look in the before.
Yeah, and also take a look here too. I mean, really, if you look at the texture, the tone of the skin, this is 6 weeks, okay? And we have a few more of these. And then what we want to do is I want to show you our lovely models, and let's take a look. You know, and we'll have a before and after per se, one side treated. And this is 4 weeks. Look at the lifting. And again, that's what we want to do with all of you. We want to get you these results. Again, you're going to use this product, you're getting a total of, by the way, usually they're a ½ ounce.
Right.
Right? You're getting 2 ounces here. I'm going to go pop over and look at these lovely
So
radiance.
immediately when you use it, thanks to that Vin Uplift, you do get to see that smoother, firmer look to your eyes like right away. It's like a very quick, albeit temporary at the start. Over time is when you start to notice that the crow's feet, the lines, that look of darkness under your eyes, everything starts to be addressed. And it feels really, really nice on the eye as well. I noticed you were kind of tapping, Kelly. Is that how you put it on normally?
I do tap it. I like to tap it just to kind of stimulate the nerves and get it in there without damaging the skin tissue because it is really light there. It's
And
very
remember,
thin.
you can also do the upper eyelid. So we'll do that. So the point is, you watched how she put this on. So it's basically your goal is to put that on gently, and you're gonna put that on top of the niacinamide.
Yeah.
If we can. I'd love to have you do both. And now, so now we'll go over here. Let's go over here to lovely Donna. Now, all right, what I want to, let's take a look at your eyes now. So let's look straight at her close up. All right, and let's see if we can go right at her. And I want you to do a close up of her eyes. Okay. Now I'm going to relax. I'm going to have you relax that little bit of line here.
She's like, I am. It's just
She
lifted
goes,
up
"I know."
there.
So the point is it keeps going up. Now take a look. Look at that side right here, okay?
Okay.
Okay, now look how you can see some extra skin on that upper eyelid.
Yep.
You can see, now look at this side. You see how it's
You
elevated and
guys,
lifted.
I mean,
And the
wow.
skin just looks, sorry for moving your head
That's
back
okay.
and forth, but I want to demonstrate here. So the point is, you have that instantaneous lift.
You do.
And the texture changes with basically the elastoderm C complex, which is proprietary to NassifMD, especially with my ethyl ascorbic acid vitamin C. To me, it's the best brightener of the skin. In addition, peptides. But then you also have, you saw those before and afters, the long-term lifting. Now again, after waiting a few minutes, this is the treated side over here. All right, hold on, no. Here's the treated side. Okay, because I saw that little wrinkle over there. So look at the eyelid, look at the eyebrow.
I mean, her brow
how it's
looks
elevated compared to
lifted.
this side. And you put this on your upper eyelid also? Mm-hmm. Okay.
Did.
And it feels good too. It's not like a
Thank
greasy,
you.
heavy cream.
Thank you.
It's very light. You have to remember, if you've never tried any of the NassifMD, we call it dermaceuticals. I mean, Dr. Nassif is not like a spokesperson. This is your life.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. This is my
World-renowned
life, yeah.
facial reconstructive and plastic surgeon. You've got plenty of published works out there, peer-reviewed works, dozens and dozens of them. I know
Yeah, it's
you
up
are
to
out
100
there.
now,
You
not
do.
30. It's
Oh,
100.
they need to update our bio.
I
It just
know.
says over 30,
It's
and I'm
100.
like, and the education that you do, my point is, if your car is broken, you go to a mechanic, right? If your teeth hurt, you go to a dentist. If your skin doesn't look great, this is who you go to. We're not playing around here. This is a completely exclusive line of skincare. To your point, doctor, your formulas take years to bring. We don't have like 600 products from Dr. Nassif. We have a small capsule collection because each thing is very targeted, it's very intensive, and you don't need 10,000 products when you've got the right ingredients and the right delivery system. So if you struggle with the skin on and around your eyes, this is what you need to be trying. It's better than a buy one, get one. I don't know what else we could possibly do to get this into your hands and onto your skin. You have to try it to see and feel that difference. If you don't love it, by all means, send it back, everybody. But this is your opportunity. One jar, it's a double up size, is $52. You're getting two for $49. So that's all I wanted to get out there.
You know, one point is you're looking at this last before and after. I want this to be your last memory of this product. Look at the lifting power, look at the radiance of the skin.
Right?
Look at all the crow's feet. Now remember, you go to the office, the med spa for crow's feet. And you know what you
100%.
do? You get the needle in the skin, you get some
Yeah,
Botox.
sure.
I'm not comparing this to Botox at all. However, look at what it's doing for you.
I mean, it's incredible.
And again, you're getting a value which is what, better than a, what'd you say?
BOGO.
Better than a
Buy
BOGO?
one, get one
And you're getting
free.
2 ounces, it's gonna last about a good 4 months.
Huge, huge.
And I don't think this is on auto ship.
Look how bright her skin is.
Yeah.
Oh no, we couldn't do the auto ship.
There's no auto
But
ship,
once
yeah.
again,